up, Mama? Can you hear me fine? I'm a little bit too quiet. Okay. It's a pretty day out, and I feel like sitting around, chilling out, and live streaming a little bit. Was going to vacuum the car out, but I gotta wait for the neighbors to get back so I don't get the cord trapped under the tires. Mm-hmm. It's not very sunny, but I kind of like it. A little bit overcast, not too hard. Don't have to wear no sunscreen, nothing. Doesn't hurt my eyes. Also wanted to live stream, but yeah. Oh yeah, what y'all do? We'll go to Walmart or something? Walk down. Went to Walmart. Yeah, Walmart. It's more like it. It gets pretty crazy up there. I was going to try and wash off the car, but all the touchless washes are pretty full right now. And close one I'm to right now is in Lexington. Now, I love Arby's. I like eating the gyros. Look over there or something. Man, it's a nice day out here. I could probably stay out here all day. Yeah, everybody's wanting to get the car washed today where it's nice and warm. And then I think tomorrow's supposed to have a bunch of storms, what we talked about at work. So I'm definitely trying to soak up as much warm air and pretty weather as I can. Got a lot of birds out too. I'm really surprised at that. I do have my phone in a Tupperware container because I didn't want to have to hold it and all that fun stuff. I wanted to enjoy this weather. Yeah, I bet you can kind of tell because of the lid. I've been trying to let my hair grow out a little bit so I can get it cut, and it's almost there. Almost long enough. Still gotta wait though. It's been bugging me. I want to take the sides off, but last time I tried to take the sides off, the guard fell off, and that didn't turn out too well. But now that everything's slowing down, I'm getting into live stream a little bit more, and I got a couple video ideas I want to do. surprised, I'm surprised Rick's not live streaming today. Honestly, it's such a pretty day. After he'd have his dog Elvis out and just enjoying this weather. Pretty soon, work I think is supposed to be giving what do you call them, seedlings. Yeah, I saw this morning. There's one of them I gotta go back and watch. Kind of caught my attention. Uh, said something in the title about Elvis was a thief, something like that. I can't really remember. I need to go back and watch it. Oh, man, it's a nice day out here. Klepto Elvis, that's what it was. I knew it was something. I'm watching these birds over here picking at the ground. Well, one now. Little tiny birds. Like a gray look to them. Oh, that's what they are. Now, they're like those little parking lot birds. How big they are, but they're gray and white. Yeah, I say Elvis does have a problem. Especially when it comes to that devil hand pot of meat. He started licking that up as soon as Rick turned his head away. I thought he got into Rick's deviled ham there for a while. I was like, oh, he's not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it later. I might skip around in it a little bit here and there. So I'm pretty. His latest live streams, man, he's been live streaming for like almost what? I think I saw one that was 9 hours. No, it wasn't 9 hours. Maybe 6 hours, something like that. Another really cool thing about this phone, Yeah, 3 to 4 hours. Absolutely, that's it. This phone records in 4K if you use the rear, well, 4K Ultra HD, so it's not true 4K. But you know what? To me, it's no difference. But I think it's pretty cool I can record in that. I just gotta get me a little gimbal to set my phone on and stuff. I'd like to be able to set my phone up in my car and live streaming it. Yeah, yeah, his live streams, holy cow. There's so many people in there anymore. There's like 20 some people, just average in there. Of course, for me, I gotta start all over again. Kind of fell off the map there for a while. Yeah, but when you got like 60 megabytes up and down, that's what, an hour tops. That's not too bad for me at least. But now if I was back at the house, that would not be fun. I've been having to try and get out of eating breakfast every morning because I've been spending about $10 just on breakfast. Too much money. Yeah, it does. Hopefully, Spectrum will run through there eventually. Of course, they've been saying that for years that they're going to run through there. I'll see the day it happens, but then again, you never know. Because I know they've been trying to get up on Windstream turf there for a while. That's what I've been doing. I've been, at least for lunch. Like today, I ate pizza. Yeah, I don't blame you for holding your breath too much with Spectrum. Which, even still, I get decent internet, but for the price anymore, you're not really saving a lot of money. You're really spending quite a bit for 60 megs out here. Well, technically, I think it's 100 megs, something like that. Not really for sure. 60 or 100. I think it's 60. But 60 is good enough for me. They finally filed bankruptcy. Now, is that across the board, or is that just with certain prefectures? Like, well, it's probably across the board if I had to assume. I'm just kind of curious about the details, really. The company. Doesn't surprise me. I mean, for what they were charging, there's no way you can keep up in this market. It's constantly changing. You have to innovate or do something. I'm starting to see a little bit of spring grass pop up right now. Doesn't look too bad. I gotta move my thing over. Now, usually when they buy them out, I say if they're buying them out, they know Windstream and how bad they are. I say if anybody buys them out, if they have any kind of sense at all, they know they're going to have to change how they were doing service, or else they're going to be in the same boat. We're going to have to end up bankrupting and all that fun stuff. Because I mean, if I'm just assuming out of this as well, talking out my butt, if you could say, but I figured it's because of Windstream's service is what made them go under, made them have to call bankruptcy. If I had to guess, but then again, I think what was it, Sprint? There for a while, they started almost going under, and then they had to change everything up to like more like right. I see what you're saying. Hopefully, they would change policies just so they have a fruitful business and something that can actually stand up to well, just the growing market, which is the internet at this point. I mean, heck, we're seeing more and more fiber optic as we go on. I mean, eventually, I expect at least have fiber optic everywhere, except for out in the boonies. You can't really do nothing with it. But even we have fiber optic out here, and this is Winchester. Yeah, the wiring is completely shot out there. Probably everywhere else, because they never replaced anything. Especially out here, when a tree goes down, heck, you've got probably at least $1,000 in just line just to replace. Of course, it's me assuming again. Probably shouldn't do that. Especially, and remember, what was it? There was a couple ice storms we had that the ice was gathering up on the line so much it would cause the electric and internet go out. It's been a couple years ago, I think, since we had a really good ice storm like that. Which, I say really good. I don't really like them myself, but that kills bugs. So at least I hear it does. Everybody was going out to the store getting milk bread for milk bread sandwiches. If you could even get to the store, heck, there was a state of emergency there for a long time. You weren't even allowed to get on the road. Of course, I worked at Guardian, so that didn't stop anything. Worked at Amazon, that didn't stop nothing. They still expect you to get there at work, even in a state of emergency, which I think is a little bit ridiculous. More neighbors pulled in. Well, I see my grill's still here. Of course, it's changed everything, so. Kind of waiting on work to give out these little seedlings they give out every year. I think it's during spring or something. They're just tomatoes, but they got like 2 or 3 different tomatoes they give you, I think. Comes in their own little pot and everything. It's pretty cool. I got them last year from Toyota, but this year I think they're giving them out, and I think I'm gonna keep them. Hmm I really want to try it. I started growing a garden, but I can't really do it when you're renting. Well, unless I ask the landlord, which she probably wouldn't mind, but I'm not gonna tear up her yard or nothing. You got so many squirrels around here, it'd probably get dug up and everything else. But little final parts wouldn't be bad. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, up in pots. I could probably do that. Also, wouldn't mind getting a pellet smoker. I saw one at Lowe's for like $60, and it looked pretty sturdy. I gotta find out where I gotta put it though. Yeah, some good soil. Yeah. Oh, man, that's a nice day out here. Oh yeah, one of those gas flat top grills. They're pretty awesome. I saw a pretty decent deal on one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The gas ones though. You plug the propane inside, you twist it on there, it lights up like a gas stove. I saw a deal on one of those. I think it was also at Lowe's. It was like 120. I think it was Grill Master, something like that. Can't really remember. But that was with all their. It wasn't by the pellet smoker. It was over on their grilling section. One in Lexington over by Best Buy, something like that. Siren's going off again. I mean, you think about it, still got sirens going on. Not sure if that's a. Sounds like a fire department or a policeman. Stop now. I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, I know what I was saying. I got one of those George Foremans and stuff. I've showed you it, I think. That little red one I got. It works really well. I need to get a either a meat slicer is what I really like. I like to slice up some meat and fry it up on there real thin. Oh man, it's good. Takes a while to clean though. I don't really have a flat surface either. It's got that slated uh, grill, I guess, for the grill marks, whatever you're making. It's great for hot dogs. Kind of decent for hamburgers. Hamburgers get really messy on it. Hot dogs, not so much. Spam, not so much. Pretty much any kind of lunch meat, it does fine on. But anything that's got a lot of fat in it, it's a nightmare. Yeah, hold on. There we go. Message went off too quick. Should have grabbed my other glasses. He's got my shields on. I'm bugging to wear. Thought about going to a park or something, but I don't know if there's any really good parks around here. course, all I do is probably sit around anyway. So, it probably ain't much different from what I'll be doing right now. Oh, yeah. So I went to, oh man, I love Carter Caves. That's one thing I miss. Just being that close to Carter Caves. Man, today I would definitely went today somewhere. I just like taking pictures too. Oh, playing tennis, absolutely. If today was a Saturday, that's the one thing I'd probably be doing. I'd be out here on the Lexington courts playing. Love tennis. I can play tennis about any time, anywhere. Heck, we were playing tennis up in fall, almost winter. Playing so hard you couldn't even honestly get the ball over the net half the time because that wind would pick it up. Even if no matter how much spin you put on that ball, that wind would about take it. It's kind of hard to explain, but you just see it curve almost immediately once you hit it. It go about 2 or 3 feet, and then it just kind of hard to play. But we still played. Made it challenging. Got some puppies shopping. Yeah, way too windy. But I went to this one Japanese restaurant. I think it was in Lexington. Can't remember. It's called Tekka, Tekka. That place was expensive. I spent almost $50 there, just in food. But I got swordfish and sushi roll and some other thing I got there. It was all really good, but man, can't go there very often at all. $50 is just too much money. Of course, I mean, it was made awesome. Yeah, seriously, that's a lot of bologna. Honestly, that's about all I eat at work is bologna sandwiches. Stick them in the microwave with a little bit of cheddar on them. It's good stuff. I gotta go out and buy more cheese sometime later. But every now and then it's not too bad. But I gotta start saving up. I gotta go to Arizona. Hopefully, come shut down. But my next two paychecks should be able to make what I need. But you don't really. I don't know. Like when I pay about $50 for a meal, like I expect a really really good meal, and I always get one. Every time I've paid more than $20, I've never really regretted it because it's just really really good food. I mean, where else you gonna try swordfish? Well, good swordfish. Half these places around here, I'm surprised they don't just grab a slice of tilapia and say it's swordfish. Most people would never know the difference. I probably wouldn't. But swordfish, it tastes like tuna, but it had the texture of like a cod or something. It was pretty good. Not real chewy. Just like a real dry fish. I think here Kevin getting up. That wind feels good. Probably Cattleman's if I had to get. Oh, no, they ain't got no Cattleman's in Mount Sterling. Cattleman's one of my favorite places to eat at. I'm trying to think of other place. A steakhouse is in Mount Sterling now. I know there's one. It's not Ponderosa. Cattleman's. Yeah, Cattleman's is my favorite restaurant. Everyone I've talked to that's ever eaten at Cattleman's, the moment you say you want to go eat Cattleman's, everybody's up the game. It's just good food. Especially the one up around Mount Sterling. I don't think it's in Mount Sterling. I think it's on up around Bath County. It's the one I went to. What's up, Tara? How you doing? Enjoying this lovely weather? I'm outside right now, enjoying it myself. Waiting for the neighbors to get home to go vacuum the car out. And we was talking about Cattleman's. It's a steakhouse here in Kentucky, which I'm sure it's other places as well, but I don't know if it's a local thing or not. But man, it's good. Talking about how went to a Japanese restaurant Spent about $50. Yeah, stop for a few minutes. It's easy to get busy. I'm kind of glad I'm not really too busy out today. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, I like Chinese food too. I think my favorite Chinese food is they call it mala chicken. It's like spicy and sweet, I guess you could say. It's gotta be my favorite though. China Star though, which is a local place in Moorhead, have gotten too expensive. Shrimp fried rice, absolutely. That stuff's amazing. I can eat that anytime. But little, yeah, there's. Speaking of yum yum, throwing some yum yum sauce on it makes it even better. Picture actually comes in pretty clear. Yeah, it dries you out. I like eating egg drop soup as well. It's one of my favorite things to get there. I'm not too crazy with that sweet and sour soup. Yeah, gosh, I can only imagine the salt that you're taking in. I'm just surprised I don't have high cholesterol right now, just for all the stuff I've eaten. Yes, it is good. Probably takes a year off your life every time you eat it, though. I don't know. I guess some places that are actually really good. They make everything fresh, nothing too crazy. Keeping away from the sugar and salt. That's hard to do anywhere now. You go get a heck of Krabby Patty from McDonald's, and you've already got so much sugar just in the bun, and then you throw in all the salt and stuff in the meat. I usually get the pork nachos, and if I don't get the pork nachos, I get the biggest steak I can get. I don't like the T-bone. I mean, I like T-bone. I just don't like having to fight around that bone sometimes. For me, I'm very picky on my T-bones. It's got to be able to just that bone's got to come right out of that like nothing before I really like it. And if I can do that, I'm usually pretty happy. Oh yeah, moonshine chicken. That sounds good. Anything with moonshine in the name is always good. Next time I'll take you up there. Find something to go up for a reason up there to eating something. I like eating Cattleman's. I'd eat that anytime. Yeah, take away that chicken. She's definitely had a lot of moonshine then. Getting crazy on moonshine chicken. Yeah, she a little splash, and then she ate some chicken. Diabetic friendly. Douse it in it. Sun's starting to come out a little bit. Still, oh, there's a little bit of blue in the sky. Yeah, see, Tara knows. A little bit of splash, piece of chicken. I know how it's going. Hey, like my little gimbal I've got set up, Tara. It's called a Tupperware. Oh, oh, never mind. I sit there now. That sun just got perfectly on that screen where I couldn't hardly read nothing. Yeah, like I was telling mom, I'm surprised Rick wasn't live streaming already. Yeah, that's what this little lid is. I would try to move it around, but yeah, just too comfy right now. It's too much work. Looks like class. Yeah, it's only the finest Tupperware. I only use glass Tupperware. That way I can bake it in the oven or wherever. Pretty sure they call that ramekins, but what do I know? I need to buy me some good ramekins. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just glad we got away from, well, I can't really say we got away from the rain because it's gonna rain tomorrow. It's supposed to be real bad. So everybody at work was staying. Really? I'm gonna check in on that one. I love anything inside of a box. Tacos, they come in a box. Food comes in a box generally. I mean, just everything. Presents. Never had anything bad that's came in a box, I guess. I'm being stupid. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. It might be something private or something. Don't blame me there. Be pretty bad. You open it up and it's a big old love letter or something, or something with his face on it. Yeah, make him go live with you. That's a really good idea. Yeah, I don't think that'd be too good. Ah, he's too shy. Probably just throwing like a steak dinner or something. Really, really make it worth his while. You can get him on there. He's got to find the right stuff. For me, heck, you throwing pizza? I about do anything you want. Oh, it's barking again. That's a new one. I hadn't heard that one yet. That sounds like a pretty big dog. Oh, starting to see outfits already. Nope, never mind. That might be an outfit. Make him wear a mask or something. That'd make him feel better. Put like a brown bag, cut some holes in it. Nobody know it him. Be him. On a hot chocolate, I don't think I've ever had a bad day where I couldn't do hot chocolate. I'll say that. Now y'all making it like by like scratch, or y'all just buying prepackaged stuff, and just chilling, hanging out with everybody. Oh, spicy hot chocolate. How do you make spicy hot chocolate? Hmm, interesting. I was just thinking, I was like, do you just like take the oils from the peppers or something? I don't think I like spicy hot chocolate. That don't sound too good. Might be good. I don't know. I've never tried it. I do know one thing. I love Taco Bell's new rattlesnake burrito. I eat those about any time I want, anytime, any day. Here, Kevin getting up. Probably hears me talking, wondering where I'm at. Oh, so it's not hot chocolate in a cup. It's a spicy chocolate candy. Okay, okay, I get you. Now that I've seen a couple people on YouTube try it. They don't seem to be too happy after they eat it. Well, theirs was like Carolina Reaper chocolate or something. I don't know. I don't think I want to do that. I still don't think I do. I don't know. I think that'd probably turn me away from chocolate forever. Oh yeah, that stuff. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, that lit Rick up pretty good. At least best I remember. It's been too long. You have to. This one guy at work. His name's Marcus. There you go again, texting and driving, Tara. Can't be doing that. No, got this guy at work. His name's Marcus. He grows these one peppers. They're like a mix between a jalapeno and a banana pepper. Can't remember what he called them, but he says those are probably the best peppers he's had. They're great if you want to kick in something. Of course, heck, I've had. I remember touching one banana pepper. I think it was in grandma's garden, maybe. It was growing banana peppers. It was so hot it about burned your skin just touching all the oils on it. You had to wash your hands after touching them. I think it was a kid or something. Yeah, I remember now because they had green beans, a couple tomatoes, banana peppers. Yeah, it's crazy. I definitely hear Kevin. Don't know what he's doing though. Be a good day to joyride too. Had like a motorcycle or a moped or something like that. Just drive around, enjoy it. I'll have to get me a moped sometime. So this one on Facebook. It was pretty cool looking. Oh no, I couldn't get a moped down to the house. I had to bring that down on a trailer or something. It don't hardly go over 60 mph. It's just meant for cruising here and there. I mean, some of them you can take them on the interstate, but oh, this thing, ain't got no nicotine in it, so it's good. I've had it at the house. Speaking of which, I've had it at the house plenty of times. You've not thrown away once, and I was asleep, so you had plenty of time to pick it up. Yeah, kids. I'm preoccupied. Okay, okay. Whatever your excuse is, okay. Plus, these things are cool. Bandit wasn't there when I was there. He was there one day. No, he was there both days. You're right. I remember now because the moment I saw Bandit, my day was ruined. That's it. I'm sorry, but that dog annoys me. He is. It's just where he's a pup. I know that, but man, he bites you nonstop. He won't. He doesn't give you a rest. He cuddles up to you like, "Oh, hey, buddy, let's just hang out and chill." And then the next thing I know, my wrist is getting halfway eaten off. No chill that dog has. Yeah, he's a baby. Knock a couple of his baby teeth loose. I probably don't want to do that. They might actually have to grow back into bigger teeth. I know I heard Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
What?
Mom said she hid your vape on you. Is that true?
No.
Kevin says you're lying.
My vape's in my room right now. Well, she's talking about before, and yeah, she did once.
Okay, never mind.
I hate my job.
It's your job. I love mine.
I worked my hind end off last night.
Didn't accomplish nothing.
Busted my hind end all night.
Uh-huh.
Still didn't hit target.
It's life.
We were about 300 parts behind.
You say, yeah, 12-hour shifts get old, she says.
I just woke up.
I
gotta
know.
go to work right now.
I was wondering why I saw you. I figured you'd already been gone.
I leave at 4, 5. I leave at 5 o'clock.
I liked your little red hat you were wearing.
Hmm?
I like the little red hat you were wearing.
Red hat.
Your work.
Where'd you see my red hat?
When I dropped off your stuff.
Oh yeah.
She's asking if you work 7 days a week right now.
No, just 5 as far as I know.
5 as far as he knows right now, but they all change if it comes the weekend. That's how factories do. If you don't make target that whole week, if there's not a good reason or something else, you'll be working Saturday.
Our line never gets repaired. And then they were sitting there jumping us. Hit 1,000 parts to go home now, or you have to work till 4:30.
Yeah,
I
but no,
could have got off at 4:30 last night, but I got voluntold to go over to another line and help them till 5 freaking o'clock.
Voluntold. Well, you are a deco, so.
I was ticked off. I was like, man, I don't want to freaking be here. So I ain't going to do crap today. I'm
Well,
sitting there running between. I'm running 2 processes. It's my second day there. I'm only supposed to run 1.
it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day, though.
I'm ticked off. I am not happy.
Why not
Yeah,
just
I
like.
didn't sleep well, and I got this nasty flavor in my mouth this morning.
It's called drool.
I don't know what the heck it was. It made me sick. It reminded me of White Castle.
She says it's starting to sound like a lot like Guardian.
No, Guardian's better than this. 'Cause at least I was getting paid at Guardian. I still ain't making money here.
Oh, yeah. Not a lot of money, at least.
I'm not making hardly any money.
I've been out here about 37 minutes or so.
I heard someone
Chilling out.
talking. I said, what the heck's going on?
Yeah, it's me.
What time is it anyway?
I don't know. All I got is a little timer, not really the time. Do you know this thing records in 4K Ultra HD?
It's about 4. I got freaking time.
I'm gonna grab you a chair and chill out and enjoy this nice weather before you have to go inside a factory.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, it's a bird's nest. Talking about that.
Yeah, it's been there.
That one. There you go. Yeah, that's a bird's nest. It's been there since we moved in. I've only seen, I think, one bird land in it. I think it was just to take a break, and then it took off again.
No, I've never had a bird in it.
I saw one in it one day, but like I said, it was a little bit too big for it.
I'll be trying to take pieces of it to build its own nest.
Ripping it apart.
I ain't touching it. It's probably got mites and everything in it.
I don't know if all the wind that goes through here, those mites be all over me by now.
They just like cluster in.
You got like one hair that's like sticking all the way out here. Now you got like 2 or 3 like all the way down here. That's on your shirt.
I don't care.
Want to do a video with me Saturday?
I'm off.
If you're off. I'm starting to build up my YouTube channel now I've got time.
What ticked me off was yesterday. They moved Steven away from me.
Yeah, I hate when
Man.
they move me away.
I'm like, okay, so I'll just have to run both these processes, for a little bit.
Okay.
No big deal.
Alright.
I'll have someone else over here to help me out. No, I did it all night long.
That's
I literally
surprising.
killed myself yesterday.
Did you survive?
Barely.
Disappointed.
I know. I'm a failure.
Recommend
So-
a rope necktie next time.
I go up to her. I'm like, do people use? Does one person usually run both of these? She's like, yeah. That's why they moved Steven, because he couldn't keep up.
So the fact you could.
No
Mom's
one could
getting on
keep
to me.
up.
Mom's getting on to me about that necktie comment.
So I go after work, and I tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't keep up today, but I don't think I can do this job.
Oh, you can go home. Blah blah blah.
She's like, well, no, you're doing a great job, Kevin.
Yeah,
Everyone else ain't doing their job. That's the problem. I'm like,
That's why you put me on this. Why?
I looked at her. I was like, I sat there with my hind end off all night,
I
and
think
you're
a pat
telling me
on the
we
back.
didn't get anywhere because no one else was doing their job.
Hey, well, yeah. Did you throw the Toyota away at him?
No, I just called bull crap on what she's saying, because if I'm working, I'm the beginning of the line and the middle
Well,
of the line.
she's speaking as a line tech, right?
I'm the beginning of the line and the end of the line. All the parts come from me, and I pass the same parts off. So if I'm running my butt off, sending as many parts as I can down that way,
And nobody's touched them. You're just
and
doing
we're still. How does that work? Because if they're working harder, technically I should work faster to keep up with them.
Mom says to work yourself to death and she hates you. Oh wait, no. She says if that's the case, then don't do it.
I'm not.
He says he's not.
I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go at a snail's pace today because my wrist hurts, my hands
It's
hurt.
an ESI.
Huh?
It's an ESI. It's a.
See, look, shaking because it hurt. I think tips of my fingers hurt because I'm pushing against metal all day.
That's how mine are. They're all dried out right now. Can't use them.
Can't open my thumb all the way. I'm not doing it today. Kiss my hind end or they put me on another process. And I'm extra down there right now because when they moved me manufacturer, they didn't have a spot for me.
I don't got a spot for you here either, so where you coming
Well,
with me?
it ticked me off because basically what they said was, yeah, we got a spot for you, Kevin.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They
Which
don't
means
know.
I can be laid off any day now. If they don't have a spot for me, I don't work.
They got a spot for you.
And they put me on the same stupid line because everyone on that line takes off. And they move the people who know what they're doing to the easier processes, put me on those two processes doing them by myself.
Oh, that sounds like they got a spot for you then. If everybody takes off. So you're good. Good for a while.
No, because that line never makes right.
Right.
I saw another line right across from me. They went home at 2.
That's a hard thing to watch.
2 o'clock. I was ticked. And then them over there, come on guys, we need to make more parts. You do it.
Right.
You want us to make parts, get over here and do one of these processes. We might hit it.
Be a little bit better. Can't expect a line to run itself.
I just freaking hate that job.
Tasting banana peppers and mint right now. I ate banana peppers and this is mint.
I still have that bad taste in my mouth after I brushed my teeth 2 times. I got blessed this morning to brush my teeth. I can still taste it in my mouth. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, they put you over there to pick up the slack, Mom said.
Yeah. And she's like, well, you're really good at work. That's why I put you on 2 processes because I knew you could do it. I'm like, don't do it again.
that's not how you make people happy.
She's like, the
Let's
only
buy
reason
me
why
a
I tried to give you a
Mountain
little
Dew
break
or something.
earlier is because I thought you were going to quit. I'm like, I ain't going to quit.
It's not how we do.
But this is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
My second day over there. I'm doing the hardest job on the line.
Sounds about right.
I looked at a new guy who's over on another line today. I watched him.
Oh no.
Simple process. He couldn't pick it up. It took him all day to learn 1 process, and I'm doing 2.
Right.
Second day. He's been there a week.
Is he young or something?
No.
Is he just dumb?
I don't know.
Some people's got different skills though. Some people can't do factory work.
But apparently a lot of people can't just pick up processes like that.
Mom says this. I think I kind of read it, popped off too quick. Someone said, just tell them you can't. It was just a really good night and you can't do it again.
I told her last night I probably wouldn't be able to do it again.
Don't blame you.
So if I'm on it again today, which I probably am, it's going to be a long another 12 hours.
You get paid by the hour. Mom's, yeah, that's Mom. She's saying that you get paid just about like everybody else. No point in working your butt off.
I get paid less. I get paid $10 an hour.
Well, definitely no reason to work your butt off then if you're not getting paid to do like everybody else does.
Everyone else over on my lines full time.
So you miss molding.
I miss molding.
Hope everything will work out. Did I tell you it's a nice day outside? I've been watching the birds. They're behind you.
Are you on a Facebook call with Mom?
No, it's live streaming. I fear if I stay on here long enough, people will eventually get tired of me or like me, so I think I get my live streaming back in. I gotta start making more videos. Now that I have more free time. Sort of. I don't know. I've got less free time, but I've got more free time, if that makes sense. I'm always tired when I get home. Usually I just go get home and go crash in bed or something. And if I didn't crash in bed, I had to go do errands and adult stuff. Don't do adult stuff. It's not fun like they say.
I gotta get going. I'll talk later, bud.
Hey, buddy. Yeah. Kevin's not having fun. feel for them. Oh, man, he scared off my birds. Yeah, he's been working 12s. Oh yeah, he has. Yeah, yes, 5:30 to 5:30. That's right. Where's my birds at? Let's see them. Yeah, they'll be back. I need to put more bird feed in that feeder. I think it's empty. But in all seriousness, Kevin's had it pretty rough here recently. Hope things start working out for him. There he goes. Oh. I feel bad that I'm out here enjoying this wonderful weather and he's having to go in the factory. Oh well. Hopefully he'll get a decent job pretty soon where he can sit out here and enjoy it every now and then. Yep. So I'm just like trying to peek my head above this Tupperware. There we go. That's better. Still looks like I am. Oh well. Not no thing. Let's go swimming, just trying to. I swear I'm not that short. I'm just sitting down and fat. Yeah, they're starting to come back. That one over there is pretty far off though. He's like about 5 or 6 trees over. I could probably sit out here like this all day. Yeah, same here. Except while I'm trying to sleep, that gets a little bit old. I like to leave me little white surprises on my windshield. It's one of those, what is it called? It's like they're got like a brownish orange belly to them. They're about the size of a cardinal. And they're a little bit black, like white tip feathers, kind of. Might be another cardinal, I'm not really sure. I think I saw a blue jay the other day. I know we got a couple berries around here that grows on these trees. They're all over us back here when those start growing out. Yeah. I usually see it. It doesn't get too loud. It's pretty quiet. It'll usually sit on a couple branches and then it's gone. Diesel. If you hear that one, that's called the diesel truck. It's a special kind of bird. Dodge. looks like. Got quite a few birds around here actually. All over the place now. I'd always seen before, they're all up in the trees and everything. I'll probably about to take a nap right about now. Here's the train. Yeah, usually you can hear that train whistle about all hours of the day. Every time it's 12, you hear it. I think some other times you hear it. It goes by I guess, about every 4, maybe 6 hours, something like that. I don't really hear it on the inside of the house. I'm like, when I used to live at Kirk Levington. Kirk Levington, you hear it like it was in your room. We were like right next to it, though. Here it's not too loud. You usually hear it out in the distance if you're outside, but it's pretty good. I like it where I can't hear it on the inside. That got old real quick. Need me a project outside to work on. I need to get away from the computer. Sitting in front of that thing all day. Don't get nothing accomplished. Then get up, realize the house is dirty and all that stuff. Don't get nothing done. Need to start doing more stuff outside either. Playing tennis right about now, it's not too bad. I'm looking more for a project. Well, now I gotta go get a new lawnmower before I do that. Ours got stolen. That little, like, what is it, like, I don't know what kind of flowers those are. I guess spring flowers? Yeah, they're just druggies. If it's not chained up, it usually walks off. Guess I noticed we had like little flowers popping up over here. Don't know what they are though. See if I can swap this video around. Oh, show you them. There we are. See them? Yeah. Love it when they call me Big Pawpaw. Don't know what kind of flowers they are though. They're all over the place though. Yeah, it's because that. Oh. Got too far away from the internet. Sorry for the clicking and clacking. That's not gonna work too well. I'll do this. There we go. That's better. Sort of. A little bit better. Still looks like I'm swimming again. I'm gonna finish that off and then check my cool out later. Buffering bad. Yep. They can't smile at you, just don't look at you. You're not wrong. Yeah, there's something with that internet. I've got on the Wi-Fi. I've got full bars, but it likes to take spells. For some reason, I don't like my phone. I didn't like my computer last time I streamed with Rick either. I was coming in real choppy, blurry. Usually, it's never like that. You don't usually have a problem at all. Senior citizens, they had all these. Oh man, nice bike. Mugging, you're gonna be stabbing old people. What the heck, Tara? If you listen real careful, you can hear that special bird called the Harley. Now look, just because they're old and wrinkly doesn't mean you can call them a prune. Or is that a plum? Yeah, raisin. Got a lot of sticks in this yard I gotta clean up. That wind's about blew every stick out of the trees around here we have. Which they're mainly, I think they're more bushes than trees. Some of them are so small. Ever quit buffering? Cool beans. Awesome. This part is where I got real low to that ground earlier. Made my signal had to go through all the brick walls and stuff we have. My router's upstairs anyway. A bunch of people walking dogs today. Oh no, you still smile when you're mad too, but it's because you're beating somebody usually. Taking out some frustrations. I need me like a lazy boy out here. This table chair is alright, but it's not the best. Needs like a cushion on the back or something. Can't be lazy on it. Well, my birds are coming back. Again. Got 2 or 3 of them flying around in a circle. Oh, my thing ticked over. Yep, there's that cardinal we was hearing. You're right. Little female cardinal. Wait, is the female or the male one that's really bright? I think it's the male one that's really bright. This one's like dull looking. Like a washed out red. Not really bright, vibrant. I'm gonna kill you and scream at you, red. Possibly fight your mirror, red. Yeah, this one's a female then. Then I got those orange-bellied birds that got black feathers on top. They like to sit around a lot. Need to get me some bird feed to throw out for them. We got a little bird feeder over here we can use, but it's empty. Robins. Yeah, that's what they are. I got a pitch black one over there right now. Don't know what it is. About as black as a crow, but it's real small. About the size of a robin. I'm waiting for it to get a little bit closer to see what it is. It's a little too far away right now, but it's pitch black. About black as coal. He's hopping around the neighbor's yard right now. He just took off. Those ugly birds. Yeah, those the short midget brown ones. Yeah, that's probably not the best word to describe them, but that's the only one I know them as. Fry thieves. I always munch on a fry, you don't know where they got. Now this one's a lot bigger than those. It's like I said, it's about the size of a robin. Cause I'm looking at them, but it's just really, really dark black. Got a little white patch on its chest. Real bright white. It's gone now, but it was there. I swear. I'm not crazy. Well, I am crazy, but not that crazy where I'm seeing stuff yet. I don't know. It flew off. It was all black except for the little white spot on its chest. I only saw it because I saw its belly. I didn't see no red on it though. Looking around, I got the same robin here. I think they all flew to a different tree. Mm-hmm. I can sit out here all day listening to them. I thought that was a truck. That's a minivan driving. Robin's hopping down, making his way down to the bottom of that tree. Guess I could try to turn the camera around, but you might end up buffering again because it goes to a whole different resolution and everything. I think that's what was causing it. I'll swap it around and see what happens. You all tell me if you start buffering. Or not. There it is. Yeah, it's starting to rain. We had a couple showers today. Just real small ones. Didn't last maybe 30 seconds. He's up there somewhere. Yep. That's what it is. It's because it's streaming in 4K, well, trying to. The video it's putting out is about 4K. What y'all are receiving is the buffer in between that. Because that's streaming that high quality and big of a resolution that this phone puts out. It's not going to end well. I don't have the connection anymore to do it. Yeah, I figured so. That's what it is. I just can't use the back of my camera. Too much resolution, not enough oomph. Oh, you didn't have any buffering when he was looking at the tree? Interesting. Don't know. Yep, there it goes. I can see it real well. Sort of. Now it's hiding behind a branch because it's all looking at it. Flew back up. Now, one thing I heard is that if you sit around like a bunch of birds and stuff, and they get used to you, apparently they don't got get domesticated, but they stop being afraid of you. I've heard that, but I don't know if there's any truth to it or not. I know, like I think I was watching a YouTube video. Somebody telling me that he had a bunch of new birds or something, and he said that they always was flying away from because they was scared or something. He got at the pet store. And he says the only way to break them is you just got to sit around and not mess with them. You just got to let them get used to you. Don't know if it's any true or not, but he had a lot of birds. I don't think I'm gonna stay out here that long though for these to get used to me. Unless it makes them stop leaving me little white presents on my car. If that's what it would take, I'd probably let them get used to me. If that's what it took. I don't know nothing about birds though. All I know is it's nice out here. I'm enjoying myself, and this wind feels amazing. And I can see some blue in the sky at least. Definitely gotta get me a gimbal for this thing though. Gotta wait for my case to come in too. Got a pretty cool case for this thing. Got like a little leather, folds into like a wallet book. It's kind of cool. It's coming from China though, so I got a while to wait. Got my passport the other day, by the way. That thing cost me $110, and then $65 for the book that it goes in. Alrighty. And then a couple fees I had to pay because I got the photo and everything. And all in all, it cost me about $200 some dollars. But I got my passport now. I was talking to a buddy at work. He travels a lot. He says even if you're going somewhere in state, it's always good to have because when you go to rent a car, you need two forms of ID, and a driver's license is one of them. But they don't accept anything. It has to be like official. Like they don't accept a social security card or nothing else like that. So he said if he didn't have it, he'd be stranded someplace right now. So I'm glad I'll be having it. I just kind of hope my birth certificate gets back. It doesn't get lost in the mail. It's the only thing I'm worried about. But everyone I talk to say it takes 6 to 8 weeks or so to get it back. But they always got it back. So I'm probably waiting for nothing. There's that sun. What, to get a rental car? Because I figured like you just, I don't know, I guess you would have to have something like a credit card or something because you have to, well, I guess cash would work maybe. I don't know. I never had to get a rental car. I will when I go to Arizona. By the way, I'm going to Arizona. Place up around Sedona. Howdy. Sedona, Arizona. Maybe around Flagstaff, something like that. I know it's like basically 20 minutes from the, where we're going is 20 minutes from the Grand Canyon, so we're definitely making a trip there. I've already got the flight that it's going to take, the price for it. I've already got all that saved up, so now I'm just saving up whatever I can. And then come Christmas, like Christmas time basically, during that break where nothing really happens, I'll have a week off, and we're supposed to be trying to either go the first Arizona trip, that'll be in July. That's the first summer shutdown. I don't know. My buddy Travis, he knows everything up there, and his wife Brittany, they loved it up there. They really want to take me up there. So they've got a whole bunch of ideas. They got this restaurant they really like up there too that they're wanting me to eat at. And then Christmas break, that's when I go on the cruise if we go on it. It'd be up around the Mediterranean, checking out the Netherlands and some other stuff. So I'll get to see the Grand Canyon, the beach at some point. See a whole bunch of beaches, honestly, if I go on a cruise. See the ocean, a whole lot of the ocean, honestly. Probably a little bit too much of the ocean. And then I get to see all the major awesome spots that all the cool films I always liked were made, which is up around Netherlands, stuff like that. VidCon is coming soon. I got a buddy, Jesse, he's going to TwitchCon. It's a different streaming. It's, well, you know what Twitch is. I don't think I have to explain what Twitch is. If you don't know what Twitch is, Google it. You'll find a whole lot of live streamers on there. You might find something you really like to watch. Got talk shows on there. It's like kind of like like when you get those radio shows that come on like every so often on the radio, like Mike and Tom's Comedy Hour or something like that. It's kind of like that. Those talk shows are, except they live stream at that time. So you just get on there and watch whenever. And a lot of times they'll have a YouTube channel they'll upload all their content to. It's a great place to find connections if you like live streaming. Just everything, honestly. Go to the TwitchCon. Yeah, I definitely. I wouldn't mind going. It's over in LA, and I don't really want my first plane trip, ever been on the plane or whatnot, be to LA. I don't think I'd like that. It's a little bit too busy for me. Now, I also looked up this was just out of fun. I mean, I plan on going, yeah, podcast. Got podcast and live streams. And, oh, yeah, I don't know what I was saying. I was going to go to Japan. I was looking at trips to cost there. The cheapest one I can get by with right now is to and from Japan round trip, and you'll fly down to Fort Worth, Texas, from Lexington Airport, and then from Fort Worth, Texas, you'll make a 19-hour flight to Japan at Tokyo. And it was going to cost me, the cheapest I could find it was $1,423 and some odd cents. And the average price, they were like $3,000, but that's like all round trip. And that's not including like you actually spending stuff there, which you just depends on what you want to do in Japan. But me and Trav, we've always talked about going, and we've got a rough estimate. Honestly, we could probably do it over Christmas break if we wanted to, but I don't think I will. It's too long of a flight. Yeah, I definitely don't know if I don't think I'd want to. I mean, I want to go see Japan, but not that bad. Not my second flight, or even first flight at that point. Bad. Because 19 hours on a plane, I don't know if that would be very pleasant or not. But it's supposed to be through American Airlines or something. Yeah, a whole lot of money. That bugs get me now. And it also looks like a mosquito. Oh. Can't hardly tell. Yeah, he's off me. How do you use the other one as a mirror? As far as what I understood, with that cruise, you just go to different port to port. You're not really on the ocean too awful bad on that one because it's the Mediterranean. So like your longest trip is gonna be up to there. I don't know how long it takes, but I know anything by boat takes quite a while. So I don't really know too much about that. I'd like to go on it though. Another work buddy, she was telling me how she goes on a cruise every 2 years. Y'all definitely need to do it. Definitely need to do it. I'll have to bring a little bit of that Kentucky moonshine with you. Show people how to really party. I'm messing. I can't say that stuff. I'll get in trouble. Somebody think I'm serious. It's not the He-Man Woman Hater Club. It's the Woman He-Man Hating Club. Maybe She-Ra. What was it? What was the girls' version of He-Man? Yeah, she like a cherry tomato. That's not even, that's before she even got on a boat. You burn first, then tan. Oh man, it sucks. I burn pretty bad myself. Yeah, you have so many freckles, everybody thinks you have a tan. Ooh, burning layers. I don't think that would be very pleasant, Tara. Yeah, She-Ra. So it'll be the She-Ra, He-Man, Woman Hater Club. This will be She-Ra Man Hating Club. Yeah. Cruises, I think the one we was looking at, they're pretty expensive too. Bathing in sunscreen. Having like a constant drip just on you, hanging above you. Pay a little pool boy to rub lotion on you every time you turn around. Yeah, He-Man Woman Hater Club. That's Little Rascals. So if you had a girls' version of it, it'd be the She-Ra Man Hating Club. Because I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about was He-Man, and then Woman Hating Club. So it'd be like She-Ra Man Hating Club. That cruise wouldn't be too bad at all. I've got a whole bunch of them. I mean, there's tons of cruises. I was talking to the same work buddy. She was telling me that you can literally get on a cruise if you had enough money to do it. You could bounce back and forth on this same crew on the same boat and travel the entire world. Yeah, well, yeah, they cartoon was He-Man, but in Little Rascals they called themselves the He-Man Woman Hating Club. Woman Hating Club. But because apparently that boat, just because like say if it's out of season for the Mediterranean, they'll swap back over to like Hawaii, Maui, stuff like that. Those little cruises. Well, not little cruises. They're still huge, but it's completely possible to travel the world on one cruise. And I think they even offer like plans that go a whole year round. Like say like if you're retired or stuff, like you can buy a year cruise pass and never have to leave the boat. Of course, you definitely would want to. And then there's the train that goes across the United States. Pay $200. And that's a round trip. Starts off in New York City, goes all the way to California. You're the slime between my toes. I hate you, Alfalfa. Gosh, that was a good movie. I wish they made good movies like that. They anymore most movies they're just like copy paste kind of formula. It's hard to find like that. I don't know. It's not really originality, but creativity maybe. I don't know. You got the creativity there. I don't know. Not the recent movies. They've been pretty good. But there for a while, it's all about the same. Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of blue out here. See that blue sky real nice now. Sun's starting to blind me though. 'Cause it's setting, it's like right in my eyes. Got any fries? Go with that shake. Oh. What, the driving Miss Daisy? No, I know what you're talking about. Some kids at the playground or something. I thought Robin finally made its way down to the ground. Oh, Disney movies. I thought you said Daisy movies. I was thinking about that. No, that's not Daisy. That's about that little girl is what I was thinking he was talking about. What was it called? Little curly haired girl, something like that. What was that called? It's right on the tip of my tongue. But they had, I mean, I remember seeing the box set back on TV. You could buy like the entire thing, and it was like ridiculous how many episodes and just disc. I mean, that thing was about this big. It was a full collection. I about got the name on the tip of my tongue. I can't seem to get it because she sang a lot. She was in an orphanage. And I remember, maybe I think it's Curly Sue. What was the name of the show though? She was like one of the biggest child actresses back in the day. Shirley Temple, that's it. Shirley Temple, 100%. Look up that. Just look how big that collection is. That collection is huge, and that's the last time I saw it. It was like years ago when I was. I mean, I wasn't that young. I was 16, maybe, around that age. But I remember seeing that box set was huge. I mean, gosh. But that was like everything she ever did. Yep. Was it Joyce? I remember one of my aunts really liked it. Well, great aunts. I think it was Joyce or Phyllis. Phyllis or Joyce. Can't remember. Ginger. Oh, yeah, that's right. There was three. I forgot about Ginger. I hadn't seen them in, gosh, years. Surprised me with their names. I know. I think a couple of them passed recently. I've been too busy. Keep up with it all, honestly. Man, it's a nice day out here. Pippi Longstockings. What was that? That's the one with the had the long socks with the white and red. I know. Now I'm thinking Raggedy Ann. Never mind. I don't think I've ever seen Pippi Longstockings. I remember seeing some of the Raggedy Ann stuff. That was like on YouTube. It had like a cartoon or something. Way, way long. Way before I was born. And Captain Caveman, that was something. I remember you telling me about that, I think. Somebody told me about Captain Caveman. I think it was Mom. Definitely think it was you, Mom. Told me about Captain Caveman. And I remember seeing it on TV Boomerang once, maybe twice. I think it was Bond when they played Space Ghost goes coast to coast or something like that, or Space Ghost. Can't remember what it's called. It came on like once or twice, and then it played the Flintstones and Huckleberry and Dopey the dog and Hong Kong Phooey. And then what was that one? Johnny Quest. Johnny Quest was kind of cool. I really liked it. Rocky and Bullwinkle, yeah, that one was good. I liked it. It was funny. Then what was the rooster one? That was more of Looney Tunes though. Dexter's Laboratory. Laboratory. Whole bunch of them. Yeah, Powerpuff Girls was awesome. I mean, heck, even I watched that. I ain't ashamed to admit that. That was an awesome show. I gotta set up. Swap legs. There we go. There's a whole bunch of old ones. Johnny Bravo. Do the monkey. I Am Weasel. Oh, Care Bears. Oh, heck yeah, Dragon Tales was the crap. I think I watched the Little Gummy Bears. I remember the opening was really catchy. Yeah, the Sleepy Care Bear. Smurfs, yeah, you can't beat Smurfs. Fraggle Rock. Or dinosaurs. Not the mama. Electric Company. Blues Clues. Man, there's so many of them. Fraggle, Fraggle Rock was your favorite. And then what was it? Mana and Mana? I think's what it was called. I didn't watch that one too much. The Bananas and Pajamas was another one. Man, there's a bunch of them. It's hard to believe I remember all this. Just, I mean, as far as what I'm saying, remembering all this. Yeah, I mean, come on. Everybody loved Blue's Clues. And the Snorks. Snorks was pretty awesome, too. I mean, granted, Underwater Smurfs is all it was, but hey, it was awesome. But it's hard to believe that you remember all this stuff from your childhood. Like, how much you can remember. Yeah. Little Bill. Franklin. Caillou. That was one of them. Man. What's that one called? How was it? You just said it. Bear in the Big Blue House. Yep. That's the one I was just thinking of. Because I remember Kyle, he used to go crazy for that. That was his show. I think what, Teletubbies was another one. I think. What was that one that Chris really liked? It wasn't Boo Bah. That was just brain rot. Teletubbies wannabe. Me and Ken was like Barney kids. We loved Barney. I do remember that. Kyle was Man in Big Blue House and Blue's Clues. What he always went on about. I'm trying to think what was the one that Chris liked real well. As far as like little kids go, I think it was uh had like four dudes in it. I think. What was that called? Something. I know they did like this little fruit salad song that was like catchy. Drawing blanks on it. Can't think about it. Can't think of it. Alrighty, take it easy. See you around. I'm gonna be on here for a good bit. Honestly, I still got a lot of daylight I like to enjoy. The Wiggles, that's it. That's what Chris loved. Got a hawk up there now. don't think I'm gonna get to vacuum my car out today. Yeah, well, I'll do it some other time. Not a big deal at all. Ain't no thing. You can kind of see a little bit of the green coming out in some of these bushes now. Alrighty, take it easy, Tara. Have a good evening. I might go ahead and end this live stream and go do adulting basically. Get all my car cleaned out and stuff. Yeah, I'll have to do it 'cause it's getting late. Yeah, ready? I'm gonna end this. Yeah.